Hello and welcome to Left Bench Baseball, where instead of playing baseball, we sit on the sidelines and discuss. MLB has seen some iconic duos in its history, from Ruth and Gehrig, to Mantle and Maris, to Manny and Big Papi. With so many famous teammate pairings, I wanted to look at which pairings have been the most dominant in recent history. We'll be looking at the top 10 teammate duos by fWAR since 2015. Because the focus of this video is on duos, the distribution of WAR between the two players had to be 65% to 35% or closer. While a combination like 2022 Aaron Judge and DJ LeMahieu would place 7th on this list in WAR, Judge accounts for 78% of that total. And this list isn't about ranking individual seasons, it's about the best 1-2 punches. If you enjoy this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, as more baseball videos like this are on the way. Let's get into the list. Starting off our list, we have 2018 Alex Bregman and Jose Altuve. The Astros avoided any type of World Series hangover after winning it all in 2017, winning 103 games and clinching their second straight AL West crown the following year. On a team loaded with talent, Alex Bregman and Jose Altuve led the way. Bregman broke out as a superstar, posting a 157 WRC+, with a 286 average, 394 on base percentage, and a 532 slug, all while walking more than he struck out. Combined with 5 defensive runs saved, Bregman finished the year with 7.9 fWAR, placing 5th in AL MVP voting. Jose Altuve had a typical season for his standards, even with a knee injury that kept him out for nearly a month. Altuve had a 135 WRC+, 316, 386, 451 triple slash, and 5.8 fWAR. The duo finished the season with 13.7 fWAR and a 147 WRC+. They had a 300, 390, 495 slash line, and held the lowest K percentage on this list at 12.6%. Tied with Bregman and Altuve is an unexpected 2018 duo in Christian Yelich and Lorenzo Cain. After being acquired by the Brewers in the offseason, Yelich and Cain made excellent first impressions. Christian Yelich won NL MVP in his first season in Milwaukee, with a 167 WRC+, 326, 402, 598 slash line, 36 home runs, and stole 22 bases, which netted him 7.7 fWAR. Lorenzo Cain brought his above-average bat, elite defense, and elite base running north, sporting a 125 WRC+, 308, 395, 417 triple slash, while stealing 30 bases and tallying an eye-popping 20 defensive runs saved and 18 outs above average in center field. In total, they amassed 13.7 fWAR and a 147 WRC+, mirroring Bregman and Altuve, while holding a 317 average, 399 on base percentage, and 510 combined slugging. The Brewers' big offseason paid large dividends, as the Brew Crew had the best record in the National League and fell just one game short of the World Series. Next up, we have a fearsome offensive duo in Josh Donaldson and Jose Bautista. In a shocking offseason move, the Blue Jays acquired Josh Donaldson from the A's in November of 2014, adding another elite bat to a lineup which featured Jose Bautista and Edwin Encarnacion. The third baseman made an immediate impact for his new club, winning AL MVP. He had a 154 WRC+, 297 average, 371 on base percentage, and 568 slug, and smacked 41 home runs. He finished 2015 with 8.7 fWAR. Jose Bautista was the perfect Robin to Donaldson's Batman. The right fielder had a 148 WRC+, 250, 377, 536 triple slash, hit 40 home runs, and walked more than he struck out, accumulating 5.2 fWAR along the way. The two combined for 13.9 fWAR, a 151 WRC+, a 274, 374, 553 slash line, and 81 home runs. Just 2 other duos on this list had both members hit 40 home runs. The prolific pairing guided the Blue Jays to their first playoff appearance in 21 years, as they won the AL East. In 2022, the Cardinals had the best corner infield duo in baseball with Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt. After a down season to his standards in 2021, Nolan Arenado silenced the Coors Merchant question marks in 2022 with the best season of his career. Arenado posted a 148 WRC+, with a 293, 358, 533 slash line. As per usual, The 6-time Platinum Glove winner was slick at the hot corner, with 19 defensive runs saved and 14 outs above average. He ended the season with 7.2 fWAR, placing third in NL MVP voting. At first base, Paul Goldschmidt enjoyed his best offensive season at age 34. He had a .317 average, .404 on base percentage, and .578 slug, with a career-high 175 WRC+. Goldie finished the season with 6.8 fWAR and 1 NL MVP. The corner infield duo combined for 14 fWAR, a 162 WRC+, and a .305, .382, .556 slash line. It was special to see two future Hall of Famers enjoy the best seasons of their career together for a Cardinal team that won the NL Central, going 93 and 69. Once again, Alex Bregman appears on this list, this time with George Springer. While the Astros were loaded in 2018, they were even better in 2019, going 107 and 55. Bregman followed up his top 5 MVP finish in 2018 with a second place finish in 2019. He tallied a 167 WRC+, 296, 423, 592 slash line, walked 36 more times than he struck out, and smacked 41 home runs. With 8 defensive runs saved and 2 outs above average, Bregman ended the year with 8.3 fWAR. Bregman's running mate, George Springer, missed a month of action with a hamstring strain, but that didn't stop him from having a phenomenal campaign. He had a 155 WRC+, 292, 383, 591 triple slash, and hit 39 home runs. Despite playing just 122 games, Springer managed to accumulate 6.1 fWAR. Together, they totaled 14.4 fWAR, a 162 WRC+, and a 294, 405, 592 slash line. While the Astros ultimately fell short of a World Series title in 2019, that doesn't take anything away from the incredible play of Bregman and Springer. The top 5 begins with the youngest duo on this list in Francisco Lindor and Jose Ramirez. At just 24 and 25 years old respectively, both Lindor and Ramirez were elite in 2018. Francisco Lindor was great at the plate, with a 132 WRC+, 277, 352, 519 slash line, and 38 home runs. He also swiped 25 bags and played elite defense at shortstop with 6 defensive runs saved and 21 outs above average, the highest OAA total on this list. His all-around excellence netted him 7.8 fWAR. Jose Ramirez locked down the left side of Cleveland's infield with an elite season of his own. He posted a 147 WRC+, a 270, 387, 552 triple slash, and went 30-30, smacking 39 home runs and stealing 34 bases. Ramirez walked more than he struck out and had 2 defensive runs saved and 4 outs above average at third base. In total, the two recorded 15.4 fWAR, with a 139 WRC+, 273, 369, 535 slash line, and had the second most stolen bases on this list with 59. The dynamic duo led their ball club to 92 wins and a third straight AL Central title. Right in line with Lindor and Ramirez is a pair of well-established superstars in Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts. After losing Trey Turner in the previous offseason, the duo kicked into a new gear to make up for the missing production. In his second season in LA, Freddie Freeman enjoyed the best year of his career. He had a 162 WRC+, 331 average, 410 on base percentage, and 567 slug, stole 23 bases, and finished the year with 7.7 fWAR, placing third in NL MVP voting. His running mate, Mookie Betts, was just as good, if not even better, posting a 166 WRC+, 307, 408, 579 slash line, a career-high 39 home runs, and the same fWAR total as Freeman with 7.7. Mookie finished second in MVP voting, just ahead of his teammate. Betts and Freeman ended the year with a combined 15.4 fWAR, 164 WRC+, and a 319, 409, 572 slash line. Unfortunately for the Dodger faithful, despite winning 100 games, they were swept by the division rival Diamondbacks in the NLDS. Taking home third place today is another 2023 duo, this time Ronald Acuna Jr. and Matt Olsen. Acuna and Olsen led the way for a Braves team that tied the MLB record for most home runs ever hit in a season, Acuna's absurd 2023 has been well documented, but it never hurts to talk about it a bit more. He had a 170 WRC+, 337 average, 416 on base percentage, and 596 slug, hitting 41 home runs, stealing 73 bases, scoring a whopping 149 runs, and finishing the season with 9.3 fWAR and the NL MVP. In the infield, Matt Olsen was about as good of a running mate as you could ask for. Playing all 162 games, he posted a 160 WRC+, 283, 389, 604 triple slash, 54 home runs, and 6.5 fWAR. The duo was third on this list in WRC Plus at 165, and had a 310, 402, 600 combined slash line, ultimately finishing the season with 15.8 fWAR. The runner-up on this list is the fourth appearance of a 2018 duo, this time Mookie Betts and JD Martinez. The 2018 Red Sox were one of the best teams of the 21st century, in large part thanks to these two. Mookie Betts had one of the best seasons in recent memory in 2018, playing at an otherworldly level in all areas. With the bat, he had a 185 WRC+, 346, 438, 640 slash line, and hit 32 home runs. Mookie was also a threat on the bases, stealing 30 bags to secure the only 30-30 season of his career. The six-time Gold Glover was elite in right field, with 18 defensive runs saved and 9 outs above average. At designated hitter, JD Martinez lived up to his Just Dingers moniker. In his first season in Boston, Martinez had a 170 WRC+, 330, 402, 629 slash line, hit 43 home runs, and had 5.9 fWAR. In total, Betts and Martinez had 16.1 fWAR, a 177 WRC+, and a 338, 420, 634 slash line. Surprisingly, they're the only duo on this list to be part of a World Series winning team. Taking home the number one spot on this list is no surprise, it's Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. Judge and Soto put up historic numbers in 2024 as the Bronx saw its first World Series play in 15 years. AL MVP Aaron Judge somehow topped his 62 home run hitting 2022 season with a 218 WRC+, the highest ever WRC+ by a right-handed hitter. Judge had a 322 average, 458 on base percentage, and 701 slug, hitting 58 home runs and driving in 144 runners as he finished the season with 11.2 fWAR. In right field, Juan Soto was also fantastic, posting a 180 WRC+, 288, 419, 569 slash line, hitting 41 home runs of his own, and eclipsing 8 fWAR for the first time in his career. In total, the two combined for a 199 WRC+, the second highest WRC+ total for a duo in MLB history. They were also one home run away from becoming the fifth duo in league history to combine for a 100 home runs. With 19.3 fWAR, the gap between Judge and Soto and second place on this list is wider than the gap between second place and 10th place. In 2024, we witnessed one of the greatest player pairings in Major League history. Judge and Soto finished with 1.9 more fWAR and a WRC plus 21 points higher than Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris in their iconic 1961 season, which saw the two combine for 115 home runs. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more baseball content and rankings, please make sure to subscribe, as more videos just like this one are on the way. If you enjoyed this video, my previous videos are linked to this one. Have a great day, and I hope to see you soon.